What's going on, guys? Nick Ehrlich here with the Lean Life Revolution, and we're back to answer some more of your questions that I get through our website. So I get a lot of questions sent to me about people who want to know about working out through an injury. They say, my shoulders bother me, my knees bother me. What are some things I can do instead because I'm trying to lose body fat? So this is an answer that's unpopular, but it's super important for people to hear, and it's super important for you to hear, especially if you have an injury, okay? There is kind of a tertiary level of exercise that people need to understand that if you do it in the wrong steps, you're ultimately always going to be holding yourself back and potentially hurting yourself more, okay? So the first thing is that before you do anything else, let's say you have a goal to lose 30 pounds, okay? That's great. That's a great goal. We can get to that goal. And we're going to need to exercise as a part of that, right? But first, you need to be able to move pain-free, okay? If you can't do a squat without your knees feeling like they're gonna explode, then you can't really get started with your workouts until you address that problem. Because let's say you push through it, and let's say you lose that 30 pounds by proxy of diet and exercise, right? Well, when your knees eventually collapse because something is wrong, that's why they hurt, all you're gonna do is you're gonna sideline yourself for an extended period of time while you have to get your knees operated on, therapy, whatever, okay? Whereas if you address that knee pain first before you do anything else, then you're gonna make sure that you're working out really effectively and safely as you go on with your fitness journey, right? So the first level of working out is being able to work out pain-free. If you cannot work out pain-free, you need to get with a trainer or a coach or a physical therapist who can start getting you to the pain-free kind of next level, right? Now, once you're pain-free, you need to make sure that you can do what I call the 5 fundamental movements, all right? Which are squatting, lunging, pushing, pulling, and twisting, all right? So squatting, squats, leg presses, goblet squats, lunging, lunges, step-ups, anything that's single leg, okay? Pushing, anything like a push-up or a vertical press, you need to be able to do that pain-free, and you need to do it smoothly and effectively. Pulling, anything like a row or a pull-down or a pull-up, you need to be able to work through that plane of motion really comfortably, and then a twisting motion, like a core rotation or a ball twist or something like that. You need to be able to you need to be able to make sure that you can do all of those movements really effectively and incorporate those target muscles, because if those movements are rusty, that means that as you look up programs and as you get programs, you're not going to be able to work those muscle groups effectively, so you're going to start creating big gaps in the chain that are eventually going to lead to injury and put you back at square one. So again, get with a trainer, get with a coach, find a cool YouTube channel where you can see all those exercises performed, right, and learn how to do them effectively. And only after those 2 stages, being able to move pain-free, being able to move effectively, can you really get into fat loss and muscle gaining workouts, okay? I think we've all kind of know the people, or we've all seen the people at the gym who have pushed through injury, and they may be really big, they may be able to bench a ton, but they're crippled, you know what I mean? Like, they can't really get up and down that well, they can't really function that well, and when you see them walk around, they look like crippled people, and yet they're so solid on bench pressing or squatting that they ignore their injuries, they ignore the fact they can't do the motion effectively, and all they're doing is they're pouring plaster into that cast that they've created for themselves with their posture and their injuries and their lack of functionality, and they're just making it worse, okay? Sometimes you need to go back to square one in order to progress. So if you're looking to lose weight, don't necessarily think it's a good idea to push through an injury or push through discomfort, because if you're not moving pain-free, if you're not moving effectively, you're not going to be able to work out functionally enough for you to do what you need to do and maintain that lifestyle. Pay attention to your body, listen to your injuries, and find people who can help you solve those problems, not just quiet them. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for joining the revolution. Keep your questions coming and I'll answer them right here. Make it a great day.